another day in winter and another day of unpredicted forecast. So today I'm out in Northumberland. There's me, Lee, and we've got Phil there on his first wild camp. So we'll see what kind of experience this is for him, whether he's enjoying it, if he keeps warm, and what he thinks about it. So the plan for today's camp is to go out and get a cloud inversion. Or should I say a temperature inversion, as that's what it's known as, because we've got a lot of high pressure at the moment. So the high pressure is going to push everything down, get the clouds into the valley, and that temperature is really going to come down. So fingers crossed the forecast right. It says the cloud base is going to be 250 meters, so that's why we're heading up here at 619. So hopefully it does come into play. It's snowing now. Bob's joined us up in front there, so he ran up behind us just about. Decker Coombe, that's who we've just met there. I didn't get his name, but nice fella to speak to. Just been speaking with him, and he's been saying he's been up on the tops of his bike and there's quite a bit of snow. I want to see it coming in, so hopefully this camp of chasing the temperature inversion slash cloud inversion is worth it. And it's a first camp for Phil, so let's see how he gets on, see if he enjoys it, see what he makes out of it. Put him straight into a cold camp with the snow, so hopefully he enjoys it or he'll never come again.
It's getting worse.
Feels nice to be back out. The last camp I did was a hot tent, and to be honest it was good. It was nearly glamping. Me and Al had a good time, very comfortable, but I don't find myself as fit sort of doing them. I don't like sitting around too much, so I like to be out in the hills, and this camp here gets us out and gets my legs stretched. I do like the outdoors and the fresh air. Sitting around isn't really for me. The snow is here. I think this is going to turn out to be a good camp, to be honest with you. Canny one.
Every time in Windy you get every season. Right, the sun's there. You've got a little sleet snow now. Snow clouds, looks more like rain clouds out there.
Eskimos, a lot.
Eskimos.
Big foot, little foot.
Pensioners, youngins.
First time virgins.
Virgin Van Dyke.
And you've got Mia hobbles behind getting carried, but it's been raining 4 seasons in a day, exactly that. I've got a new piece of kit actually for your couple. I'm trying on this camp, so see what they're like later. So far I've looked at them and used them, obviously in the house and that, and the quality bang on. I never accept stuff off companies if it is shit quality. It's got to be relatable to me while camping, and for other people to buy it, it's got to be good quality. So I'm never going to get something and share it if it's shit, because at the end of the day I'm trying to show people what's out there before they're buying it. A little bit of a review, but it's going to be a first outing for them. I'll be using them going forward, so you'll get to see my products getting used a bit more. So I'm looking forward to using them on this camp. There's Ari's children in there. Lee's chucking snowballs off his father. Be getting rang later. Up, over, and that's our spot there. Me and Bob are a little bit of ahead, but it means we'll get the best spots, doesn't it, Bob?
Unless Lee starts running.
He does. Yeah, he is right. So you've got Lee and Phil there soldiering on, so we are just here at the top. Plenty of pedal bike trails. Could be off Decker that.
Aye, it's off Decker Coombe.
Aye.
Legend.
He is. So he follows us, follows me, follows Dave. Dave's not out. Why is he not out, Bob?
Doing something to his chimney with bricks. Allegedly.
He's not allowed out. John's had him up snowing for the last week or so while he's been out, so he's sleep deprived, he said.
Yeah, sleep deprived.
So you'll be a bit of a miss. Missing him crying on that he's cold. It'll be a good camp despite it. So me and Bob's going to get the best pictures we can up here. I want to look at where the sunrise is going to be, and then just go on from there, have a nice evening. The Geordie wild camper's scared of this place, Bob.
Aye.
He says it's haunted, but I don't believe so. Galloping horses and all that, but nah. I enjoy this place a lot. Got the tree point there, Ken there, the one there, and then we're actually in Scotland now, so the fence there is a border between England and Scotland, where Lee and Phill is. We're in Scotland and it's snowing. So let's find this pitch. He's running for the spot. Unfortunately, me and Bob secured ours. Poor Phil's gonna have to sit on the rocks. That's a tent set up on the outside, so there's mine set up. I put the pole in and realised that I'm through the guy line, but I'll not need that one. That one I'll do. Ground was very hard, so I use a rock as a hammer. Lee's set up, he's just pegging his out now. Phil's set up, and then we've got Bob there set up, so he's done his airbed and everything. So I think it's about time I got my stuff in and got it all set up. This is a new piece of kit. So Rock Bros have sent me this. It's a Quinature R5.0 sleeping mat. So this is a large version at 196 centimeters. Really good. 64 centimeters wide. So probably like any other large mats. It's only weighing in at 630 grams. So it's absolutely cracking. This is the way it comes. It does come with a pump sack. As you can see there, there's a valve on the bottom. But they have supplied us with a pump and a pillar. And I've got to say, it is absolutely fantastic. I've had it out at home. So first impressions are good. I haven't used it yet, so this isn't a review, this is more of looking at it. There's the little pillar, 70 grams, really smart. It goes well with the mat. So let's get this up and I'll show you more of it, and I'll show you the pump. So it comes as a full system. Rock Bros, they want to go more into camping, into tents and things like that. So this is something that they're going to go down the route of. So yeah, fantastic so far, and saying that I'm impressed with it, but I need to put it through its paces yet, and that's what tonight's all about with it. So let's get it put up and I'll give you a better look. So as like other companies, some companies do have similar things. So this is the pump here. Cracking little pump, very similar to the Flex Steel, but it does seem to have more oomph. Buttons in a different place. Same with the end there for filling up and deflating on the back. I just put a little hook on the back. Great little one. It's also got the light in, and with this you do get a lot of fitments in the bag for different pads. So it's just the same as a few others, but it has got a bit more oomph, and that's what I do like about this. So pillow wise, this is a pillow. As you can see, it's got a little bit of insulation on the inside, 2 elasticated straps and a fill valve on the back. Simple, but it's got a lot of movement. By having them elasticated straps or having 2 of them, it gives you a better bite on your pad rather than the one thick one. And when it comes to the sleep pad, this is it. So the R value is a 5. I don't know if it's 8 TSM rating. I don't know yet. I've emailed them to find out, but it is really warm. You can see the thermal barrier inside of it. 8 centimeters thick, fairly simple fill valve on the back. Yeah, cracking. Looks very similar to a Thermarest in colour, but I do like it a lot. Lovely mat. Put it through its paces on the next few camps. Can't go wrong with it. Really lightweight that, but with that you can't go wrong. Good little setup indeed for a sleep system in the winter. So this is me all set up inside. Let's have a look around. You know what sleep system I'm using because I've just shown you, so that'll be a good test tonight. Alp Kit Alpine Dream 800 sleeping bag, one I always use in the winter. Great thing with a comfort rating of -15. Tripod, a new head torch there, which is from Army Tech, C2 Wizard, absolute beast. It's got a really long life on it, but we'll give our test later if the weather allows anyway. See what the conditions are like. Got the bag there, all the little bits in for the little pump which is up there. Absolute beast, like I said before, much better than the Flex Steel one. We've got the down pans, drone, electronics, food, a few cans of beer, G3 petrol pot from Fire Maple, mint bit of kit that, gloves, couple of chocolate bars, bag, water, and tracking poles underneath. And then we've got my little thermometer there, 0.5 degrees. Obviously we're going to have a little bit of a wind chill, and the wind chill will bring it down by a couple of degrees. I'll measure that soon, but yeah, a nice simple comfortable setup that I'm really happy with. We'll check theirs out if I can later. We'll go and have a look. Looks like Phil's getting a brew on there. Well, that's me in the tent. Gonna have myself a nice little hot chocolate. Back on the Ringtons, it's snowing again. A little bit of sleep before we're back on the snow. So yeah, get in, get warmed up a little bit with the hot chocolate, and then go for a little bit of a wander around. I'm going to put my waterproof jacket on. My down jacket was absorbing the little bits before. I didn't want to get that soaked, so yeah, get this in us, have a hike about. That's me back out, lovely and warm. I've got the base layers on, a beer in hand. Cheers, Simon. Simon from work gave us this one. I gave him a pillar not long ago, but he didn't quite enjoy it, so yeah, proper Simpson vibes. I'll see if this is nice. We're going to have a catch up with the lads. We'll put the world to right as always. Conditions, snowy, not expected, but we are on the cloud, so hopefully we get that inversion in the morning to push us down. But we're going to go and have a look at Phil's setup. This is his first time wild camping on a mountain. Did well coming up on the hike. He's got some good kit with him. Hopefully it's adequate enough. I think it will be anyway. I've got the thermometer to record the temperatures, so we'll go and see what his kit's like. Hopefully he enjoys this camp. Hopefully you see him out a lot more. But yeah, he's come out with us with experience. He's brought the right stuff. We've led him on the way. Lee's lent him a mat as well, so yeah, I'm hoping he enjoys it. It's a good experience. He's in the snow for the first one in cold temperatures, so yeah, what a way to start your wild camping there. So this is Phil's kit here. It's OEX Fox 2. He's got a OEX Takana. That's his little cook system he's got there. So show us inside, Phil. Come and show us.
Welcome to Cribs.
Wild camping cribs. So, what's your sleep system? What you running? What's your mat?
I've got a Flex Steel.
Yep, and then what's your sleeping bag?
An OEX Leviathan.
Right, so you're sponsored by OEX on this camp.
OEX, yeah.
Pillow?
An OEX Ultralight.
OEX, if you're watching this. That nice pillow, that actually. I've got to say. Nice little kit, actually, nice little setup. There's a lot of room in there now for a Fox 2. Look at that. That looks a very cosy setup. A warm mat and a warm bag. I've got to say, he's done it right. You have done it right. Nice little setup with the tent. You enjoying the tent so far?
I am, second time out in it. Just enough space. A little bit small at the footbox end for me.
And you're 6'3", aren't you?
I'm 6'3", but it's more the fact the size 11s. So once my feet are down at the bottom of the footbox, I end up squirming around a little bit to try and get comfortable because I feel I'm pushing my liner onto me outer.
Right, we're going to get Bob's tent and rock it up, look, it stops the snow getting in, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to build the wall, aren't we, Bob? That's what we're going to do. We're going to call Bob Hadrian.
We're going to move that.
We're going to move that, aye.
Put it round here.
Aye, so let's get this built up a little bit. Just keeps that little bit of snow in case we get some spin drift. So all of us have just been for a nice little hike there, went along the Pennine Way. Bob guided us anyway. What I thought was a Pennine Way, which is by the sign, isn't now, so we went down there, around, along, and then decided to come back my way, but we had to be stopped. Why did we have to be stopped for, Lee?
Right, no, hang on, rewind a bit. So before we had to be stopped, I see is if we're back this way, it's going to be filled with bogs. That's why they've came on the other side of the fence, because it's not. No, it'll be alright. We've got the torches. Kept walking along, getting worse and worse and worse into a big massive gully.
Just stop there, Lee. Your thumb's not on that side of your hand.
It doesn't matter, man. I haven't got my thumbs in there.
So carry on.
Well, that's about the end of the story, to be honest. But moral of the story is, listen to me.
Just follow the path.
Aye, don't go where I said. Food was lovely, but I can't get me cake and custard in us, so I might have it for breakfast. I don't know yet. Temperatures are fairly dropped. I'll have to have a check on what it is now, but you can see me breath quite a bit. It's time to get my head down. I'll put a film on, chill out, not after that, and hopefully wake up, fingers crossed, with some nice conditions, but we'll see what it's like in the morning and go from there. I'm going to get up at about 7 o'clock. Sunrise is around 10 to 8, so I'll get up, get myself sorted, just in preparation in case it is shit, because if it is cloudy, either way I'll just get on with it and head on down. So yeah, we'll see what it's like, and I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. So a good camp indeed. It's that good. The weather is on the other end of the spectrum. So I'm getting up. Last night we heard the snow hammer it down, but also rain, but I didn't hear the rain. So I got up and I was thinking, oh, a lot of snow. It's going to be mint. It's going to be really deep. And we've got this. Literally just a little bit left. So I haven't got much. So the rain's come in, washed it all away. But it was hammering it down all night. I was just thought, this is going to be deep. That's my alarm. It's going to be deep, but I haven't got the cloud inversion, but we're just going to get on with it. Probably have an early pack down by the looks of it from talking to the lads. We'll go from there, but I've had a lovely kit. This mat is absolutely red hot. So warm, comfortable, and a side sleeper. I haven't been dead off it. I really like it, and the pillar system has worked brilliantly. With the pillar being like that, attached on, it hasn't moved around, which I'm surprised about. But stayed where I had to, so I have a really nice kip. Before I have a hot chocolate, I'm actually going to square myself away, get everything put away. Sleeping bag, just clear the area a little bit, so one of the last remaining things to put away is my cook kit. It's a little bit dampish, but not that bad. I was expecting a lot worse. What I did was I put it in the tumble dryer for 5 minutes, on and off, with some balls, and it'll dry it out. If I hear Lee Hogarth singing one more time, I will go into his tent and strangle him. If I can get my pot off the stand. There we go. It's all he's done, woke me up by putting the radio on this morning.
Exactly.
There we go.
You look, you haven't had classic FM on?
Aye, didn't mind a bit of classic FM. It's amazing how much steam floats about with the temperature being so low. Currently at 0. I only dropped to, I think it was minus 0.75. It's not quite -1, but you know, it would have been nice if it was absolutely frozen. Would have been easier to get the condensation off, wouldn't it?
We're out, and look at this. Cloudy, a little bit of breakage, so the inversion hasn't happened, but we're all packed down apart from me. I just need to get my tent down, and that's it there. A little bit chilly on the fingers, so it wrapped up well. I've kept my base layer on for once and all, so let's get this down and get it in there. That's us all packed down now. Loving the clouds, so that's where I was. You can see where my arse has had that much heat with me mat. It's melted out of the way. Lee over there, Bob and Phil. So we're going to head down now. A really warm camp for me in that kit. The Quinature mat and pillar, absolutely mint. Combined with the sleeping bag, I was red hot. So I had a comfortable camp on that pad. I'm surprised with it being that thin, so I'm not comparing to anything else. Really, the other pads are thicker, but I absolutely cracking.
We always achieve outdoors.
Aye, Dave, you've missed this one. You should have turned up.
Pussy.
Aye, a pussy has a hair, as Bob says. But this is Lee's first snow camp. He sort of enjoyed it. But last night, like you say, it was banging it down. One of Bob was snow.
Horrendous.
It was chucking it down, and then all of a sudden it stopped and it come to rain. And I was expecting a lot of snow this morning, but it hasn't washed away. It's not too wet, but we'll take our time going down, as it could be a little bit slippy. Phil can't tie his laces, so we've got Lee here to do that. I don't think you got any eyes, Phil.
What?
Can I see his eyes there?
Do you know what it's been? Stunning.
So how did you find your first snow wild camp, Lee? As little as you've got.
Oh, I loved it, mate. Like, my fingers can't handle it. And I cry like a baby when they get cold, but I've absolutely loved it, to be fair. It's nice. I was thinking about it last night. It's something we had about. Why? It's mostly men who do this. There's obviously a lot of women as well, but like, why do we fucking enjoy it? You know what I mean? It's just freezing cold.
I think it's survival, isn't it? That's why.
It's got to be that. It's got to be that little survival instinct. Because we were all standing there last night, freezing my fucking tits off, but not a care in the world. Just it was lush.
I look forward to it, you know, which is strange.
That's what I mean. It's just like you look forward to the cold, the survival, the waking up in the middle of the tent, the wind's blowing.
Well, you get good cooking and all that stuff.
It's mad.
I want to sign off here, but I've enjoyed the camp despite the cloud inversion that we never got, but we've got the snow. He's happy with that. Bob, are you happy with the camp?
Yeah, very happy and thoroughly enjoyed it.
How did you find your first camp anyway?
It was good. I can't get any worse in reality, can it?
Can it? So about -1 and half for you. So.
Aye, now we get better from here. So.
Aye, so no doubt you'll see him out in a few of the camps, Phil. You'll probably upgrade his gear. It's a horrible addiction. As I've always said, it's cheaper being a smackhead. And a lot of people laugh at that, but it probably is. But I've enjoyed it, everyone else has, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.
Well, for those who know my wife, she'll be out of the moon with this. Probably give it a bit of a paint in it, obviously a clean.
Got more teeth than me.
Loads of dead things.